It would be great for Fur. I mean, if he can pick up 2 kills in a round like this, then that would be something.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, it's anything you can find. But this has got to be, this will start to shrink the playbook for SK. They've gone towards the B bomb site, used that very similar execute both times, ran into the same stack. So either they change up the way they hit that bomb site, maybe they emphasize drop, or they go back towards A. But for Cloud9, you've now shown 2 rounds in a row that you can defend that B site. So now you kind of force SK into a new decision.
You do indeed, but to defend it, you sort of need 3 people there that are ready to take on the plateau as soon as they come through. That obviously leaves some pretty big gaps, and I think lately in the meta game with this map, one of the most successful things to do is actually go for a really hard rush on that A ramp. You can catch people so badly off guard if that happens.
We've seen it already in this game a couple times, not any kind of like fast rush, but think back towards the pistol round where there was only 1 defender there. There's been a couple times that Cloud9's been caught scrambling, trying to rotate back towards the A site. So it might be a situation where this could be where a fake comes out. Perhaps that's been set up properly by SK.
Double AWP is back. The scoreline is 7-2 here. This is map number 2 of the semifinals. If you are just joining us, then now is about the right time, because it seems like SK have come alive and we could have a real match in our hands here. If it goes all 3 maps, then that fatigue comes back into it. How long can you play at this level? We'll see how that all falls out here. It's a very defensive setup for SK Gaming this round. They're all the way out in that yard on the T side, making sure that no one tries to sneak through. So don't want to get caught by any kind of crazy plays out of the Americans.
And the economy from SK that was once so good is now in tatters after 2 round wins by Cloud9. They've run out of money. They need to win this if they want to continue the pressure of gun rounds. Phelps spamming into the smoke, trying to get lucky. No indication yet of where they're going to hit on the map. They're just probing. Fallen's had a great game so far. They're trying to give him time, give him a chance to peek into this A bomb site. If you can find them a pick, force rotations, that makes things so much more difficult. But Cloud9's giving him nothing at the moment. He's cleared almost everything. Bomb is still very far back between the 2 sites. And here we go. If this play works, Phelps could be a dagger in the defense.
Yeah, but look at where Skadoodle is. He actually has a pretty good position to deal with this if he's going to be there in time. Not quite realizing yet. Oh, he spotted that with the 1 jump. That is such a big piece of information. 20 seconds now. They're almost out of time, SK Gaming. They waited so long. An automatic sees it. Phelps goes down. He's going to go for the spray and drops Cold Zero immediately. Tarek is there. The bomb's down. The headshots are in. The throw's gone down. It's tough on the last 1 left. And he gets dropped by Stewie. It's not always the kills, Moses. Sometimes 1 jump is enough.
The information gained, you're exactly right. Skadoodle was on the verge of a very dangerous rotation towards the B bomb site, or trying to get into his own A bomb site. Phelps surely would have picked him off there, but that jump over, he spots everything, and then he can just be patient. Then he has the knowledge. Even the shadows on the tree they betray Phelps, and here's Tarek. He came over as soon as Skadoodle called it. Just enough time to get into position, and this time it works great.
Well, here it is, a classic wall of smokes to cut off the B bomb site, but it's all just a ruse right now. Fur is waiting on the other side and might want to make a bit of noise here as Fallen and Cold Zero go down. Immediately automatic picking it up, so after losing 7 rounds in a row now, Cloud9 have finally come into map number 2 here. They've won 3 and are looking to win a 4th. There's no money left here for SK Gaming, so they are being shut down rather hard.
There's the idea for a fake, and if SK just wanted to test it to see what would happen, they're not going to be too pleased because Cloud9 didn't bite on it whatsoever. 3 smokes towards the B bomb site. 1 player blocked off by Molotovs. Couldn't make much of a distraction. That's not going to give them a whole lot of faith that fakes in the future will work. And Phelps has given up his position as well. Skadoodle and Automatic are low. So is Rush now, but he's got the kill. Here's the peek from Taku. An awkward duel, and Skadoodle handles it. A great shot, very thin crack. He's had a slow start to this game, but he's had a couple big rounds there.
Maybe don't need to get that aggressive, but he's out there flexing his muscles a bit, saying, you know what, even at 26 health, I've got it.
I've got a cannon. Yeah, I think Phelps made him nervous. Phelps was taking some shots at him from behind in an awkward position. Well, Cloud9 starting to make this comeback happen. They're clawing themselves closer. It's been 4 straight for them. AKs across the board on SK. No AWP for Fallen. And they go back towards B. Taco wants to get aggressive. He wants to do it fast. Tarek getting spammed down. He wanted to be aggressive himself, and Taco's going to be past this. This is going to catch Tarek off guard. But Taco doesn't pounce. Tarek can't even get away. That's a great find for Taco.
Very hard to see who came out of that one. I mean, it could have just well been the other way. Sprays in though. And it will be Stewie picking up 2 big kills. Followed up by Rush, taking down Fallen. Such a great defense at that plateau. It's very rare you get to see that. It almost always works out in the favor of the terrorist side.
Especially when you get that first kill onto the player jumping up. Phelps on his own towards A. Trying to lurk this out. Skadoodle's waiting for it. coldzera gets 1. It's not over yet. Just the best player in the world to deal with. And he's hoping Stewie peeks him one more time. But there's automatic waiting behind, and it's a kill for him. coldzera never suspects it.
Seven to 5, losing that many rounds in a row and then coming back into it. Definitely very impressive here.
Cloud9 is playing so well at the point of attack, whether they're the ones attacking it, whether it's SK. Tarek falls, Stewie takes up his position. He gets fortunate with a double kill, and then Rush comes over to back him up at that same spot. Fallen tries to take advantage of Stewie out of bullets, and Rush is there to stop him in his tracks.
That's a lot of UMPs here on the Brazilian side, trying to make the straight jump down there. Very quick indeed. Going down into dropper. Rush will pick up 1 kill. Tarek following it up, taking down Taco, and they're getting shut down all across the board. Finally, Phelps is going to be able to take 1 in return and does follow up. He's almost out of bullets. Tries to swap it out, but still not going to be working, and Stewie is still hiding back here. Fallen has an inkling, and he's going to try and run him down, but the scope saves his life. 6 rounds in a row now. The library has erupted, Moses. There's chaos everywhere.
Stewie disappears into his great ally, the smoke, and that round was so close to tilting in SK's favor. Just maybe 1 kill. Even after this, even when Phelps gets these 2 kills with the UMP, it's that 1 kill from Automatic, who has the only rifle, the only AK. The other 2 remaining weapons are the ops, and if they have to retake in a 2-on-2, that can be so dangerous and so awkward. SK almost making that buy work. Back onto the AKs though. The crowd's back as well. And look at this.
Taco is right on the other side. This could be very scary. Another one of those situations where it almost is the flip of a coin. There's no one there that can throw any grenades from Tarek. That's a slight issue. Rush can throw a flashbang over the wall from the other side, but they'd have to have excellent communication. And right now it's a silent standoff. Nobody knows what's happening here. Who's going to give up first? Noise being made on the other side of the map as Stewie picks up a kill on coldzera. Skadoodle walking right into that one. Tarek winning the fight on the other side is going to give them the man advantage. Can they make a breakthrough, SK Gaming? They have shown their hand. They need to make a move, and automatic up on that wall, taking down 1 and almost getting the follow-up spray coming through from Rush and taking down the double at the end to equalize the scoreline and make it 7-7. How have they done this?
The opening kills haven't been going SK's way recently. That's what's kind of calmed down, and SK is so used in their 7-round win streak of finding those openings, exploiting it. That's a great shot from Stewie. I don't even think coldzera realized that he was going to be visible. Automatic buys time. That was also the bomb down at the bottom of the ramp, so a dire situation even if Rush doesn't get those kills.
Round number 15 coming up, the last of the first half here of map number 2. And SK Gaming, they must be feeling slightly nervous by now. They had everything they needed. Tarek is ready to try and win this fight once again, but oh, what a shot from Taco. Taking him down with the deagle. That's what we like to see.
That's a beautiful shot, a brilliant shot from Taco. Now the AWP takes its place. That part of the map is still denied by Cloud9. I think Taco wants that gun, and look at Stewie. Of course he is. Why not? How far through are you going to go? I think he got stuck on maybe one of those pillars, decided not to go all the way through. Perhaps a wise choice. Rush is the next man up to defend against this. Automatics here as well. That gets up a very deadly crossfire, but one side's already gone. And it's got to be Stewie, but he's way too aggressive, overcommitted, and it's all going SK now. It's all falling apart. Although the plant is going to be stopped. Automatics bought an opportunity. They hear the footsteps of Fur dropping down. They know he's there, but they also have to still put emphasis on the bomb site.
Skadoodle slightly confused by the crowd, and he's going to be going down. It's one of the conditions playing on land, and now the score will end up 8-7 in favor of SK Gaming. They finally pick up a round after losing 7 in a row. What an odd first half, Moses.
A really weird first half. It's not too frequently you'll see SK stop cold like that for 7 rounds straight after they've had such a big lead. I mean, that's one resilience we haven't seen out of a North American team in a long time, but also maybe that fatigue starting to set in for the SK side, because it looked like they did just enough to get themselves fired up and back into this series. Not a bad half, though, from either side. 8 for SK on the offensive side of things. Next pistol round, all important. Freeze time is winding down. We're going to get live into this second half pistol round. Boston, are you still with us?
Yes, they are. It's going to be one HE grenade there on Phelps, and everybody else has armor, so they're ready for a long-range fight against the Glock. You can perfectly well understand why. It looks like Cloud9 are just going to probably try and make this a contact play, where once they get close, they're going to try and rush it down. Actually, they're trying to sandwich that one player in, running away from all the action. There was Phelps for a minute, or Fur, I think, trying to get out, and they did not catch him. Trying to catch him up the danger stairs. That could have worked.
Cloud9, ooh, that's a nice little last bullet through the door. Cloud9 loves that on their pistol rounds. They're very fast, very aggressive. You'll see it on their gun rounds as well. They like to at least try and take a fight or try and force back pressure really, really early on with just overwhelming aggression. At least in this time, it's worked. Well over a minute, and they have control of the A hells. A lot of controls towards the A bomb site.
There's a very deep grenade. The bomb is on this side as well, landing right in the doorway as they jump their way down. They're going to try and pinch the A-bomb site from middle. Not the most usual strategy. So much damage through the door. Stewie picking up the kill regardless, taking down Phelps. And can they get this sandwich working? Fallen is just hitting headshots left and right. A double kill for him right now, and they're running out of steam in this round. Cloud9, they need to speed it up. Cold Sierra getting the kill. Automatic falls, and now Skadoodle all on his own gets a couple of headshots, but it will be SK Gaming picking up the pistol round. That's everything they needed.
Yeah, they absolutely did. Even Skadoodle would have loved to get that bomb plant. He did just enough to get those kills to get into the site, but it doesn't work out. Cloud9 not finding success. It's those openings again. We saw SK struggle with it on the second half of their terrorist side. Was just if you can't get those openings, there's so many positions that crossfires can be set up in.
And when you're going for that kind of play, if you're Cloud9, you sort of want the momentum to follow through all the way until the bomb is down, right? Yeah. And they were clearly stopped before that, so I mean, work out.
You want that kill coming out of drop window. You obviously don't want to take so much damage being spammed through the doors. A lot of things went wrong, and SK did a lot of things right. We've seen these deagles be deadly for Cloud9. Automatic comes to mind. There's a shot with the scout from Stewie. Fallen's down to 30 HP.
Must be slightly upsetting. Don't want to start the round like that. This is one of those maps where eventually you're just not going to find very many more fights. They can fall all the way back and stay hidden on both A and B, and you're just going to have to show yourself. So SK Gaming slowly, as you can see, drawing a little bit back as Phelps now by the truck, and really no one playing very forward Counter-Strike at the moment. Stewie's tagged in return, and we're down to 50 seconds.
Fur's going to be the deadly one. He could be the one to stop this before it all gets started. The timing of this play is going to be huge. He's taking a lot of risks. There's the Molotov. He forces some players out. Flashbang, but automatic opens things up. We knew he could do it. And the spray down from Fur, it's huge, but the trades come out. An avenue into the bomb site is open, at least for the moment.
What a shot coming out from Cold Sierra. No hesitation there. Taking down Tarek Automatic. Well, look at all the bullets coming through there. Going to get the bomb plant at least, which is a big win here for Cloud9. But Skadoodle, so many targets and not able to get the headshot in. Another round here for the Brazilian side. And You can tell they're starting to get fired up. I even see a smile there on Cold Sierra. That should get you worried.
Oh, yeah, definitely gets you worried. Even Fur coming in with those 2 big kills, making some smart plays. Definitely a different SK than we saw on Mirage, and they're into this well and good. 10-7. But Cloud9 getting the plant there was a win. 2 kills as well. They're going to appreciate that, and they even actually buy up some more decals. They want to do more economic damage. They want to chip away at SK's money.
And it's not such a bad idea. It's absolutely one of the things that you're going to struggle with playing the CT side of Cobblestone is just having the fundamental cash to actually pick up the rifles. Cloud9 struggled with that for the first 7 rounds before they finally made a breakthrough. Let's see how this all turns out now. Again, Fur playing aggressive, but it is what he's known for.
And Rush is ready for that peek after the deagle spam. Smoke goes down on the choke point. Fur at the moment is being surrounded, and he knows that he's kind of inching back, and now he's going to get away just as Stewie turns those corners. Nade is out, but Stewie's going to peek into this. He's not ready for it. He did the same play last round with the Molotov, and this time he's punished. Fallen continues his reign of terror with that scout. Another immediate headshot. Phelps responds as well. It looked like he was going to glance away at the wrong moment. Again, Fallen with the scout, and a third! Putting on a clinic.
Very nice range indeed. They absolutely love it, and the SK fans are back as well. 11-7 right now, a 4-round lead as finally Cloud9 able to pick up some rifles here on the second half, and this is where they should have a very good shot. They got so many rounds in the first half. This is beautiful work, isn't it?
Get wrecked.
How is he so good? He's been playing this game for a long time.
I know, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Either way, off on board for Skadoodle and Cloud9. AKs surrounding it. Fallen still got that scout, because why not? If he hits him in the head, it's the same as an off. Here's some pressure on the Fur. He's ready for it this time. The immediate dink and a bullet through the... Oh, that's fancy. Right off the wall, the wrong angle. It wouldn't have helped him too much, but it looked good. I give him 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you have to appreciate that. On the other hand, the peak that he went for, that was so quick. Just a little sort of burst fire, and it couldn't have been better. Right back out of the action. And this is where you want to try and play it safe. Tarek dropping very low, all the way on the other side of the map, and they should be able to ride this one out. First, still going aggressive. This is, you know, this isn't in the normal Counter-Strike book, Moses.
No, but this is what makes him such a dangerous player to go up against, and these are the intangibles that he does for this team. The fact that he's repeatedly aggressive in this area of the map gives them so much information of when hits are coming towards the A bomb site, if they're even coming here, allows them to rotate a player back towards B at the right moment. This is so much